more specific. It is no longer, nobody wants a catch-all blog. If you're interested in real estate, you're going to go to our spaced out blog, and that's what you want to read. If you wanted to read about politics, you would go to our Politburo blog, and it's all about politics and nothing else, politics and government. I just clicked maybe for the first time in my life on one of our ads. And you're taping this, this is no good.
Just made yourself 2 cents.
Yep. So, I mean, that's part of it. Now, the other thing is, by having these blogs, it's given us an opportunity to cover a lot more than we've ever covered before. Like most newspapers and organizations, you only have so much talent. So what we've done is we link a lot to other items. We only link to other newspapers that we believe are reputable. It's very important to us. But we do quite a bit of linking, and I wanted to go through a few different types of blog posts with you guys, which you could use either on a professional or a personal setting. One of them is the video, and Carl's going to sing along. This is a video we put up today. North Hempstead Town Councilman Robert Troiano, he defeated Roger Corbin in the primary a couple days ago. Actually, last night, right? A week ago, at one of his political rallies / fundraisers, someone showed up and thought it'd be a great idea to sing "Man in the Mirror," but instead of "Man in the Mirror," the words were "Man named Troiano." Now, it's pretty horrible, but I'll let you listen for about 15 seconds. I swear, that's all, just 15 seconds. Okay, I'll stop, I'm sorry. Anyway, the 10 seconds that I forced you to listen to that. The reason why I showed you this is because it's probably the most effective blog post we would have today, because it was video. And you'd be amazed at how strong video is, how much people like to look at video. We weren't there at this event. We had somebody that we know that was at this event who took this video and sent it to us. They put it up on YouTube, called us and said, okay, it's up on YouTube. We confirmed with the folks there that this was actually at that event, and they were amazingly excited to have this put up. And we put it up. Now, there's not a lot of work that goes into this. We did exactly what Carl was talking about.
You don't need to be so close to the
I should be farther away from this. Okay. We used YouTube, we linked to it, we put up the video, wrote 2 paragraphs, and that's it. That's simple, and we have a pretty cool political post. So that's one sort of post that we would have. Another one, I click on this one, Motorola, which is now, of course, they're based in Illinois, but they have huge operations here on Long Island, is another example of blogging, which is 3 or 4 paragraphs of news, and then below that, Henry Powderly, who's our tech writer and also our web editor, below that, we'll drop in a couple of quotes and a couple of graphs from another post from somewhere else, and then links back to Tech World. You get it? The idea is to credit them and also use their expertise, but at the same time, add to it, because you're not going to just rip them off. You're certainly going to, we have our own expertise. So that's a couple types of blog posts, and then the third one, which is not one that we do a whole lot of, but it is important. President Obama was in New York City to talk to the folks over on Wall Street, and first Senator Gillibrand releases a statement. There's not a lot of news to it, right? I mean, so what? So she released a statement. Well, we write one post and just quickly drop in her statement. So that's really not an incredible blog post, but it's newsworthy enough to at least put it up and say, here's what the senator from New York had to say about the president of the United States coming to New York. So there are different ways to tell a story on a blog, none of which are the same as writing a hard news story, but they're still newsworthy.